And, well, there you have it. Denver Broncos playoff hopes most likely over. This one hurts, man. This one sucks. But, Broncos just didn't want it tonight. As they fall to the New England Patriots, 26-23. Oh, I got a bad taste in my mouth after this one. Yeah, there's no way I was going to be able to make this video, after the game ended. During this game, I was not the person to be around. All right, my family can say, that was true because I was a mess. But, wow, I did not expect this to happen. I thought this game would, I said in my preview it was going to be close. But I thought the Patriots were going to make things interesting towards the end. I didn't know that the Broncos were going to come out and look like crap. But probably should have got the hint after the Detroit game, which Detroit, pretty good team. Really good team, actually. And they smacked us around. Kind of looked like that in this one. We actually scored a touchdown. We had points on the board before half, but really just a lot of little things that came back to bite the Broncos again. I think when they elected to go for it to start out the game, you're playing against Bill Belichick. I don't care what the team's record is, but you just can't do that. And I don't understand why they kept running the damn ball like every single play. The Patriots were sniffing every run play out. The Broncos weren't getting anywhere. That was dumb. Just a lot of things went wrong in this game. Even towards the end of the game when Sean Payton was calling those timeouts, I think he was trying to get the ball back. I think he was going to try to give Russ one more chance, but it backfired, and, the Patriots able to get into field goal range, which, the guy wasn't even in his field goal range. He's a few yards back from the red target line that is shown on the TV, but, of course, the guy who misses all game nails the winner. That's just how it goes, right? So, sucks, man. Really sucks. Broncos knew what they needed to do. They needed to win out, and they failed to even win the first game. So, yeah, this team just, how they've been playing lately, they do not look like a playoff team. But it sucks. Really hoping that they'd be able to recover and be one of the few teams that started the season 1-5 and actually make the playoffs. There's only 4 teams in history that have done that, and there's a reason why there's only 4 teams. It's 32 teams in the league, and we're going on 60 years in the NFL. Only 4 teams, 4 times it's happened. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't happen that much. So, there's still a chance the Broncos could get in. So you're telling me the chance? Yeah, no. 5% chance. So, I don't like those odds. They still have a chance. They need a lot to go right, though, and they have to win their last 2. But they ain't going to win with how they're playing, lately. The thing is, lately, they've been having to play from behind. When they play from behind, things go wrong. I said that in the preview. They needed to start out hot. They needed to run the ball well. And looking at the box score here, Broncos did not run the ball very well. So, guess we'll look. Oh, ESPN starting commercial. New. Stop. Thank you. Okay. Dude, ESPN sucks. I'm sorry, but it sucks. I think we got it. Where is this coming from? I'm going to turn the volume down on the speaker, or my headset. If I can find it. Oh, there you go. All right. So, here's the thing from Andrew Mason. New England came into Sunday night having averaged 12.1 points per game last 7 games. They doubled that tonight. They got 26. Let us be the team, though, that they do that against. And, let this be the game where our hopes were a mile high and they just get crushed. They get thrown up in flames. I don't know. I'm going to read this tweet. One thing I learned from the night Broncos game is we were far from ready. There's clear progress being made without doubt. My exceptions for the season have been exceeded. It's clear there's still a way to go. Just trust the process, people. When I predicted the season, I said we go 7-10. There's actually a very strong chance that happens, though. I'm glad that I lowballed them, though, because now I'm looking pretty smart. I said 7-10. We'd win 2 more games than last year. I feel like we just had a lot of holes. I mean, we do. I don't know if Russell Wilson's the guy going forward. I don't think it's all on him, though. I actually like Russ a lot. But, I feel like he literally starts, turning it on and, being that quarterback we want him to be in, like, the fourth quarter. But we need that, like, earlier in the games. Early in the games, it just seems like he's a game manager. So, I mean, I don't know if, that's going to be the winning recipe, though. This right here from Zach Stevens. Broncos have lost at home to the Raiders, the Commanders, the Jets, and now the Patriots. That sums up the season right there. You lose to all 4 of those teams, probably not going to make the playoffs. I mean, you had home games against them, and you lost to them. So, pretty embarrassing, but, they're not ready to make the postseason yet. They're making strides, though. They could have folded. They were 1-5. They could have folded. They could have, ended up having a record like the Panthers. But no, they ended up going on a streak. Unfortunately, it gave us false hope, thinking that they would, make it into the playoffs. But it was fun while it lasted. But fortunately, it's going to take me a little while to get over this, man. I started believing, and now that it's looking like it's not going to happen, it sucks. But congrats to the Patriots. I forgot to even mention that. Even though I do not like the Pats, but congrats to their fans, man. I hope that they enjoy this win. I hope you guys don't get Caleb Williams, to be honest. You can call me salty all you want, but I mean, come on. Lost a 3 freaking win team. Now 4, but I cannot believe this is probably the way it's going to end, but I think one thing that did alter the Broncos game plan offense was Cortland Sutton leaving with a concussion. I hope he's all right. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter, but Broncos had a chance at the end. They got the ball back. Tie game, and they couldn't even get a yard. And then they had a punt, and then it was bad game, man. The moment was too big. It was bad. Broncos helped the Seahawks 2024 draft. So, Merry Christmas to Seattle. I feel like they probably have won the trade. I mean, at this point, I think I'm ready to admit it. Drew Lock looked pretty good against the Eagles. Wish we would have kept him around. Got some guys that actually knew how to develop quarterbacks, and maybe he could have become something. But I don't know. I don't think he'd be like a CJ Stroud or anything. But let's see what else we got here. I don't know. There's still posted scenarios how the Broncos can make it, but you need a hell of a lot of help. So good luck with that. I do want to win out. I mean, the goal right now is to, finish with a winning record. That would be, a good start. Is finish with a winning record. I mean, we do have to win out now to get a winning record. But like I said, I predicted 7-10. So, I guess I shouldn't be too disappointed because I did predict this. I mean, the way how it's going to happen, though, I didn't think it was going to be like that. But yeah, it just sucks. Patriots had two of their best role players that were out as well. Still end up winning. Kareem Jackson did not play in this one. He was inactive. Maybe that right there. The reason we lost? I don't know. Probably not. All right, let's get into the game details. So we'll start out with the game leaders. Bailey Zappi, 25-33, 256 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, we made him look like freaking Tom Brady out there. Russell Wilson, 25-37, 238 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, both sides, both quarterbacks, just kind of average. Maybe slightly above average tonight. But, I mean, the Broncos had to come back, which I don't know how you gave up 26 points to the Pats. Ezekiel Elliott, 12 carries, 27 yards. I mean, they weren't running the ball very well either. Jaleel McLaughlin, 6 carries, 37 yards is our leading rusher. I mean, Williams had a fumble. Freaking Mims had a fumble. That was a terrible fumble, too. It led to a scoop and score. Just stuff like that. Patriots, I mean, they missed an extra point. They missed a field goal. So they lost points as well. But Broncos could have at least got that field goal at the beginning of the game that they should have went for. It would have been 26-26. Who knows what happens in OT. Douglas had 5 receptions, 74 yards for the Patriots. But, man, that catch at the end of the game, though, where Pat Surtain gave up that catch to Parker. I knew right then and there that we're in trouble. Mims, 3 catches, 63 yards, our leading receiver. Team stats, 289 yards, total yards for New England, 276 for the Broncos. 1 turnover for New England, 2 for the Broncos. 12 first downs for New England, 19 for Denver. Denver did win the time of possession, 31-18 to 28-42. Oh, man. Okay, scoring summary. So, Broncos score first. 5:15 in the first quarter. Pretty boring first half, to be honest. That made 7-0. It was a Javonte Williams 3-yard run. 5 plays, 25 yards. Yeah, the Broncos got, another good. They had a lot of good starting field position early in the game, but just did not really capitalize on a lot of it. Chad Ryland made a 33-yarder with 13:30 left in the second, made it 7-3. That would be the rest of your scoring for the first half. Third quarter, Patriots come out. Actually, I think the Broncos had the ball. And they end up, giving it to the Patriots. They go down. Ezekiel Elliott freaking hurdle a guy. And they score a touchdown. They go up 9-7. And extra point, it was literally the loudest doink in NFL history. It went off the top of the post and just like, bang! It was so freaking loud. And then 1:34 left in the third. You had a Mike Gesicki 11-yard pass from Zappi. Made 16-7. And then literally 6 seconds later is when Marvin Mims fumbled on the kickoff. He dropped it, picked it up, tried to go to the outside, and he freaking fumbled it again. And then, it was a scoop and score by Cody Davis. That made it 23-7. At that point, I was wearing this beanie. I threw this beanie. I freaking was, I was not the person to be around, man. I was so livid. I knew I could not make this video. I was like, nope, you made 1 rant this year. You keep it to 1 rant per season. I already made my rant, and you guys know what video that, you don't even got to know what game I made my rant is. You see I'm a Broncos fan, you know what game I ranted. I already did that. Wasn't going to do it again. Fourth quarter, the Broncos got their heads out of their butt. Went down the field, 8:33. Lucas Kroll, 3-yard pass from Russell Wilson. And the crazy thing was they converted the 2-point conversion. That was Brandon Johnson. They did a screen pass and gets in, makes it 23-15. At this point, I'm starting to believe. I was like, okay, I think we could tie this thing. And we did. Going all the way down, 2:53 left. Brandon Johnson, 21-yard pass from Russell Wilson. It was nice. He, made a guy miss, went to the end zone, carried him, and just got to the goal line. And then Javonte Williams, he got a pass. 2-point conversion, caught it. And then it was ruled a completed conversion. So it's 23-23. The Patriots get the ball. They punt. The Broncos get the ball. This is where I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to go down. They're going to kick a field goal, and they're going to win this thing. Okay, playoff hopes are still going to be live, but couldn't even get a freaking yard. That's where you went wrong. And then you punt. They were just way too conservative. And then Sean Payton's calling these timeouts. I think that was bad. Right there. I think he thought the defense was going to get the ball back, though, which I thought for a second they would too. But that third down, we threw it up to Parker. I mean, man, cannot believe PS2 gave out the conversion, but it is what it is, man. They get a 57-yard field goal for Chad Ryland, and he freaking knocked it down after he was missing all game. Of course, has to hit that one, right? Look at the Patriots. Parker had 65 yards on 4 catches. Everybody else had 30 catches or below. I'm not even going to read them. Fumble by Zappe, recovered. Or no, he lost it. My bad. That was the beginning of the game. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a long day for the Patriots. I thought the Broncos were going to dominate after that. First possession makes Zappe fumble. DJ Jones picks it up. I mean, I thought it was going to be a long day for them, but no, they recovered, and Broncos, they took them too lightly, and they lost. I mean, they just didn't want it. You had the want to make the playoffs. It wasn't going to be easy. They thought it was going to get handed them. Sorry, that doesn't happen. So Patriots as a team had 5 sacks. Mac Wilson, who he was balling out, he had a sack. Josh Ache? Don't know if I said that right. He had a sack, and then Chris Barmore, 3 freaking sacks. He was freaking going crazy on the Broncos. Broncos as a team had 2 sacks. They had Jonathan Cooper with 1, DJ Jones with 1. No interceptions on either side. So yeah, that's that, man. I think that's gonna wrap it up, though. This sucks, man. I honestly, when it was 7-3 at halftime, I thought this game was gonna end up like that Colts and Broncos game last year, that crappy game that was probably the worst game I've ever watched. I thought that this was going to end up like that game, but no. I mean, the Patriots started piling it up in the second half, and then the Broncos had to come back. They made it a game. I mean, it actually became interesting, and for a second, we were down by 2 scores. We converted both 2-point conversion. I thought this was going to end up like the 2015 snow game when we came back down 2 scores. And we went to overtime and won. I thought we were going to go to overtime. I was starting to feel that vibe. I was like, holy cow, we're going to do it again. And that year we went to the Super Bowl, I was like, we're going to repeat that. We're going to go down. We're going to win this damn thing. Did not happen. And, yeah. But, yeah, I think if we won this game, I think we were going to make the playoffs. Now, I don't think we are, but I would like to win out. Okay, that's just where my mind's at right now. Let me know what you guys think. Broncos country in the comments down below. This one does suck, man. It's going to hurt. We're going to hurt together, though. We're going to get through it. And sucks that we're going to have to wait another year, unfortunately, to see this team hopefully qualify for the playoffs. We're not eliminated yet. It kind of feels like it, though. But anyway, that's going to do it. Anyway, stay safe, be good. Have a Merry Christmas. Go Broncos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.